morning to you all and welcome to Hello Pilipinas. Today is Saturday, September 28, 2024, and we are not live at the brand new Cool Studios at this time because our studios for Hello Pilipinas and koolNews are not finished at this time. So, when are we going back to the fellow Cool Studios? Well, I cannot say about that right now, but I can expect that it will be done by October. Yes, it will be done by October as we speak. So, oh my god! Oh my god, the anchor. Wow. Oh. Oh. Oh man, okay. Hold on. Oh man. Oh man. Ah, excuse me. Sure. Okay. Anyways, let's see the sum here. Give me one moment. Okay. Alright, so excuse me about that one here. So yeah. If Terry, if you mind checking that the Discord thing here about that PCFP Studios that is not anchored. Mm-hmm. Wait, where is it? Yeah, that one. Yeah. So yeah. Wang, Wang, Wang. Give me one moment here. Okay, it looks like we have some technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. So let's just wait for the technical team to take care of that one here. Okay, so we are really experiencing some technical difficulties. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, that the PCFP studios are not anchored. And no, that is not good, Steven. I mean, the studio, as you can see, it's unfortunately not ready. But you get my point here. Excuse me, I just started a little bit late again, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, as you just saw earlier, that was the PCFV Studios, and while we can while we can start fixing the PCFV Studios, we're gonna get into the lifestyle happenings in a bit, but we're today for now we're going to be doing our Cool Studios construction here. So let me show you the Cool Studios construction right now. Okay, so let's see if we get the oh wait, we are not in the construction here, but let's just wait here. Sorry I kind of started late again, but I was really tired. Alright, so okay, so give me one moment again. Okay, so let me just make it wider here. Okay, so as you can see, this is the Cool Studios building. This second floor as we speak. This is not yet done, and probably this is where we will do Cool Studios. Sorry, not Korea, where we will do Hello Pilipinas. You get the idea. This will be ready. Studios. Oh, let's go the Kurt, I believe. Oh, Kurt. Okay, here. Okay, it's already been selected. It seems. Anchor. Um. Yeah, it is anchored. It seems. I was just not sure here, just to be sure. Oh yeah, it is fully anchored, so that's good now. Okay, so that's been fixed, thankfully. Now, if we take a look at if we take a look at um, the Jesus saves here. Yeah, if we take a look at these DCJS Jesus saves here, this is the studio of the, yeah, this is the studio of DCJS, which is nice, I would say. If we go to the word FM, what right here, this is where the word FM is located. Of course, that's, oh, that looks nice here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, yep. Steven is definitely taking care of that. Yep, Steven is definitely taking care of that. Okay, so now let's get into the lifestyle happenings here. Just get my let me just close my Warbox here and do some lifestyle inquire. All right, so let's see here. Okay, 7 must-see theater productions this October. Okay, so let me just take care of that for a little bit here. Okay, one moment. Okay, so now let's take a look at the 7 must-see productions this October right here. Alright, so let's get started right here. Oops, we don't need that here. Okay, so no signs of slowing down for our local theater scene as we have 7! Yes, 7 productions running throughout October. It's a compelling mix of classics like Shakespeare's Othello as well as more modern original Filipino hits like Bar Boys, a new musical. Here's what you should catch on stage this October. So here it is. So the first one is Bar Boys, a new musical. This will be taking place at the Barefoot Theater Collaborative from October 4 to November 3 at Power Max Center Spotlight Black Box Theater Circuit Makati at Makati Place. So, court is back in session because Bar Boys, a new musical, is returning to stage this October. Follow four boys through their law school journey as they discover more about life, law, society, love, and what it takes to achieve their dreams. This original musical based on the film of the same name just recently earned 80 citations in the second round of Gawat Buhay citations, including Outstanding Book, Outstanding Score, Outstanding Stage Direction, and Outstanding Musical. Next one is Othello. It's done by a company of actors in Srimai Theater, and it will run from October 4 to 13 at the Mirror Studio SJG Center in Makati City. So what is this all about? A tragedy with themes of injustice, deception, love, manipulation, and jealousy. Othello is one of William Shakespeare's most popular works. It's focused on the effects of human ambition and desire, especially for power, making it relatable, even more than 400 years since it was first written. Staged by cast, this hyper-intimate production allows for an audience of only 100 per show. Of course, there's a content warning here, so let's be clear. So warning, guys. Othello contains scenes depicting violence against women, substance abuse, simulated gunshots, racist language, murder, and suicide. Next one is the sixth musical. It's done by GMG Productions. It will run from October 4 to 20 at the theater at Solitaire, Siena Avenue, Paranaque City. History and pop girl power collide within this concept format musical featuring the six ex-wives of England's King Henry the Eighth. Each queen tells their side of the story, or rather, her story, reclaiming the narrative to become known as a woman in their own right, more than just as Henry VIII's ex-wife. Winning Best Musical Score at the Attorney Awards and Outstanding Music and Lyrics at the Dramatists Awards. Sixth, the musical is a theatrical expression of woman empowerment in the style of your favorite pop girls. Let's say Adele, Ariana Grande, Rihanna, and Beyonce. Jet Boy in the Magic Circle. It's done by Repertory Philippines. It will run from October 5 to 20 at REP Eastwood's Theater at Eastwood Mall, Quezon City. An original musical for young audiences, Jet Boy at the Magic Circle is based on Gilda Cordero Fernando's Palanga Award-winning story, The Magic Circle. It features a young boy named Jet Boy who, in search of his dad with his dog, enters the whimsical Balete world and befriends caprice, aswangs, and endangered animals. Request sa Radio. It will run from October 10 to 20 at Samsung Performing Arts Center, Circuit Makati City. A wordless play of how a middle-aged OFW navigates a life of loneliness. Request sa Radio is a play that borders on performance art. The one-woman play will be performed in alternating performance by award-winning actresses Leah Gonzaga and Dolly De Leon. One More Chance One More Chance the musical. It will be run by the Philippine Educational Theater Association until October 27 at Pete Peta Theater Center in Quezon City. The musical that marries Pinoy cult favorite movie One More Chance with the emotion-filled folk pop tunes of Ben and Ben is back on track. Staged rather. The rerun comes from with tighter storytelling and more impressive geography, but still bears all the hard-hitting dialogue and a few updated punchlines. It has also recently gathered 16 citations for the second round of citations for the 15th Gawad Buhay Awards. And finally, Palete will be done by Tampalang Filipino until October 6 at Tampalag Ignacio Gimenez CCP Complex, Pasay City. An adaptation of national artist for literature of Silnil Jose's novel 3, Palete is a solemn telling and commentary on class differences, privilege, guilt, and the plight of victims of social inequality. A masterclass in acting, it features award-winning actor Noni Buencamino and the Tahalang Filipino Actors Company. So there you go. That's the 7 must-see theater productions for this October. So if you guys are interested in seeing this, check this out right. Check this out right here. For me, I'm actually interested in Six the musical and One More Chance the musical. But this one here got me interested because this one has a content warning, and I understand this may contain um, questionable stuff, but this is interesting that it's going to be taking place at the Mirror Theater Studio later, or next month rather. Okay, so now, hey, look at that. It's done apparently. Nice. Alright, so now we can show you we can now show you I think it's already published if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, currently the Cool Studios construction is still ongoing. Yep. So yeah, the excuse me. So yeah, excuse me, this one here. One moment. So yeah, the TFGP Studios is finally done. Now we can show you what's inside here. So the second floor is now ready, it seems. Yep, the second floor it should now be ready. Let me just remove that one. Oh, it's already been removed. Yeah, it's already been removed. Yep, it's already been removed. Yep, it's already been removed. We can go ahead and remove that here. We can remove that as well, except the back parts here, which will stay. So yeah, since well, for this area, I would say, yeah, we need to cover that here. So, yeah. Again, unfortunate that the Hello Pilipinas and Cool Studios are not ready at this time. But that's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. Let me just set to 45. Oops. There we go. Okay, so yeah. This is behind the scenes of what we are working on in the brand new Cool Studios, by the way, guys. So yeah, this is awesome. Let me just lock that right here, just making sure nobody enters that forbidden area. Now let's just resize this here. Yeah, you can see Steven is currently working on that right now. I mean, I think it's already getting rid of the temporary put off the PCFP there. But yeah, this is the results here. We have already covered the overlay, yeah. just make sure nobody enters there. Alright, so far so good. Now it's been fully covered, we can lock this thing here. Alright, there you go. So that's the some work here. We have covered that that stuff here that nobody should be seeing that. But yeah, you can tell we are nearly done now. Okay, why do we have a cameras here? That's interesting. Okay, so if we go back to the TFGB Studios, this is where Steven has been working on right here. Yeah, this is where Steven has been working on recently. That's what Steven has been working on. Now, I believe he's finishing touches. And this is the next studio that he's going to be finishing touches, and that is Word FM, I believe. So there's that one here. I believe this is the cameras, I believe, yeah. So let's just wait what Steven has to offer. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, look at that. Now, let's see. He's gonna go to the next studio. And then the one which is where TCJS is being helped. Okay. I think Steven's finally done, right? Okay, one moment. Okay, yes, so this is where the radio drama this is where the radio drama is. This is where the radio drama is being held for MSRI, yeah. This is where the radio drama production is being held. Look at that. This is the radio drama studios, or the production room rather. But yes, that is looking pretty good so far. Okay, so what about the second floor? Well, unfortunately, the second floor is not finished at this time. So we cannot show you the second floor at this time, but you get the idea now of what the brand new MSRI building or TFGB studios look like in the brand new cool studios building. So this is another thing to look forward for our fellow TGON viewers and koolFM listeners out there. So look forward to that one in the near future. Okay, there you go. So yeah, I think that's all I can show you what's inside here. That's all I can show you what's inside here. Yep, looking good so far. Looking good so far. So, what is Therapy currently working on? Well, nothing much. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's about to build the entrance here. Yeah, you can tell he's put an entrance here. Yep. We're gonna leave that here. That is, yeah, we're gonna leave that here. So yeah, we'll see what are the developments for building this second. Although I need to fix the escalator because this is not. Let's say it's a small escalator, and it needs to be resized too. So yeah, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look nice to me either. And this thing needs to, unless this is intentional, I guess. Who knows? But we'll see. But if it's not, that's how it is. Okay, let me just make sure we're gonna shift C, shift X. Wait, sorry. Okay, let me just fix that here. There you go. Alright. So yeah, we're going to... Okay, so this is where this is going to be held, except this side, unfortunately. So this side will have a glass probably, but now you know. Okay, so that what else that needs to be fixed is the escalator, since this is very off. So we're gonna try our best to resize it without distorting this one. I mean, this is going to be a very small cone escalator. Oopsie, sorry. Yeah, yeah. I know that's not still does not look great. I tried. Disable, please. Thank you. Okay, at least I tried. Yeah, at least I tried. Look at that. At least we tried. Okay, yep. At least we tried, guys. At least we tried. And this is going to be going to the right, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is... yeah, I'm sorry. Oops. Okay. Does it look good right here? I think that should be enough. Okay, so yeah, this is where the entrance is being held. Yeah, there is still building on it. That one, yep. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to go to commercial break now. So, time check. It is now 7:43 in the morning, and Hello Pilipinas. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Sing it along to the music. koolFM.
Live from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
All right, a very good morning to you all, and welcome to Cool News on Hello Pilipinas. Today is September 28, 2024, and we will be here to serve you the latest news headlines for this hour. Let's get started. So here are the headlines for this hour. A police narcotics officer told lawmakers on Friday that he was ordered to arrange the assassination of a senior Philippine charity sweepstakes office official allegedly by um, former PCSO General Manager Rorina Garma and National Police Commissioner Eduardo Leonardo for 300,000 pesos during the pandemic. Testifying as a surprise witness in the ongoing inquiry by the House Quad Committee that is looking into extrajudicial killings in the drug war and other criminal activities during the administration of President Rodrigo Duterte, Police Lieutenant Colonel Sandy Mendoza said that the alleged hit job ordered by Garma was relayed to him by Leonardo. Yeah, and Leonardo, who was then chief of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group of Davao Region, strongly denied they were involved in the July 2020 killing of then PCSO Board Secretary Jose Barayuga. Mendoza, a member of the Drug Enforcement Group of the Philippine National Police, said that between October 2019 and July 2020, Leonardo called him out for a special operation against Barayuga, who was supposedly tagged as a high-value target in the drug war. In response to a question by Surigao del Sur Representative Johnny Pimentel, Mendoza said that he understood special operation to mean to kill. He said he felt coerced to go along with the plot because he knew that the two were Malakas had the strong backing of Duterte. Both Garma, a former Cebu City Police Chief, and Leonardo are believed to be close to Duterte, having served in Davao City while he was mayor. They were also implicated as key figures in the Davao death squad by confessed hitman Arturo Las Canas in an affidavit submitted to the International Criminal Court. Mendoza said that he hesitated getting involved in the project because the target was a high government official, but was pressured into going along with the plot because Leonardo told him the order came directly from Gama. Gama had retired early from the PNP and was freshly appointed by Duterte as PCSO General Manager. On his way home on July 30, a motorcycle riding hitman shot and killed Barayuga and wounded his driver Jun Gunao in broad daylight in Mandaluyong City. Barayuga, a lawyer, was a retired police brigadier general and a member of the Philippine military class of 1983. His classmates, who include National Security Advisor Eduardo Ano, rejected allegations that he was involved in illegal drugs and offered a 1 million pesos reward for information on the killing. Former Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Officer General Manager Rorina Garma is facing ethical questions on top of the more serious allegations that she directed assassinations. During a hearing called by the House Quad Committee on Friday, lawmakers learned from Laguna Representative Dan Fernandez that Garma appointed at least 7 family members, including her own daughter, to the agency when she was its general manager from 2019 to 2022. Garma herself confirmed the appointments. She admitted that she had appointed her own daughter, now age 23, as a confidential agent of the PCSO. During her first appearance before the House Quad Committee, which is investigating the links between illegal drugs, offshore gaming operations, and extrajudicial killings, Gama was driven to tears after being cited and condemned and ordered detained in the House because she would be separated from her daughter, who had been diagnosed with dyslexia and bipolar disorder. So you appointed your daughter who is sick as a confidential agent? And incredulous Fernandez asked, why appoint your daughter if she's sick? Mr. Chair, at the time the only diagnosis she had was dyslexia. That didn't mean she was mentally incapable, Garma said. She also told Fernandez that she believed the only qualifications to being a confidential agent was someone you could trust on certain matters, prompting Fernandez to inform her that the basic requirements for a confidential agent are a bachelor's degree and prior experience in law enforcement. Garma's other family members who were hired by the state charity agency were her sister-in-law Doris Garma, who was appointed to the administrative office, first cousin Howard Marzan as an IT consultant, and his wife Erin, her private secretary. The others were Marie Jales, a nurse, Junjun Ubales, a member of her security detail, and his wife Emmy Ubales. Don't you think it's quite unethical for a general manager to put her cousin's daughter-in-laws as part of your circle in the PCSO? Fernandez asked Garma. Mr. Chair, the positions that were given to them the only requirements were trust and confidence, just like anybody who was appointed, Garma explained. The 52-year-old former police officer was summoned to the Quad Committee hearing following allegations that she had masterminded the killing of 3 Chinese drug lords in a Davao prison in 2016. On Friday, a narcotics officer and his informant also pointed to Garma as the person who ordered the killing of PCSO Board Secretary Wesley Barayuga in 2020. Since her first appearance, lawmakers had quizzed her on the kind of relationship she has with former President Rodrigo Duterte, who had named her to the PCSO post despite having no credentials to head the state gaming agency. Before her PCSO appointment, Garma served as a Davao Police Station Commander before being assigned as the Police Chief of the Cebu City, which became a hot spot for alleged extrajudicial killings during Duterte's drug war. Then Cebu Mayor Tommy Osma strongly opposed her appointment as Cebu's top cop after a 2018 PCSO report alleged that she was receiving 1 million pesos weekly from illegal gambling operations. She has denied receiving payoffs. Now, excuse me one moment. Okay, thanks for your patience. I just came back from the toilet. Now let's continue with the headlines. The Department of Health on Friday said rabies cases increased by 23%, perhaps started to plateau. As of September 14, a total of 354 rabies cases have been recorded nationwide, representing a 23% increase compared to the 287 cases reported in the same period last year. But the DOH added there has also been a 20% decrease in rabies, with 12 reported cases from August 18 to August 31, compared to the 15 cases from August 4 to August 17. All confirmed rabies cases are fatal. The DOH continues to urge the public to remain vigilant and proactive in preventing rabies transmission, the DOH said. Health Secretary Deodoro Barbosa reiterated the DOH support to Agriculture Secretary Francisco de Laurel Jr.'s request for up to 110 million pesos budget to vaccinate around 22 million dogs and cats in the country. Rabies is 100% fatal once symptoms appear, but it is also 100% preventable through timely vaccination of dogs and cats and prompt treatment of humans after exposure. We cannot afford to be complacent with such a dangerous disease. DOH supports the Department of Agriculture in its request for a complete budget for dog and cat vaccination, Barbosa said. The DOH said its latest data showed 10 regions: Metro Manila, Ilos, Cagayan Valley, Bicol, Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, Zamboanga Peninsula, Northern Mindanao, Davao, and Sorsogon have shown an increase in rabies cases in the past month. The DOH stressed rabies is preventable through timely vaccination of both pets and individuals who are exposed to the virus. Individuals bitten by animals should seek immediate medical attention and, if necessary, post-exposure prophylaxis to prevent rabies infection. Vaccinating dogs and cats is the most effective way to stop rabies. On Friday, while rabies cases have started to plateau, the DOH also reported on Friday that influenza-like illness cases in the country are decreasing. From January 1 to September 14, the DOH in a statement said a total of 117,372 ILI cases were recorded, 50% lower compared to the 137,980 recorded during the same period last year. A total of 126 deaths due to ILI were reported as of September 14, representing an 11% reduction in fatalities compared to the 142 deaths during the same period in 2023. A mission to resupply Filipino troops on the grounded vessel BRB Sri Mare at Ayukin Second Tower Show was completed despite the presence of up to 8 Chinese vessels in the area, the Armed Forces of the Philippines said on Friday. AAP spokesperson Colonel Francel Padilla said Thursday's rotation and reprovision RORE mission was able to proceed unhampered as the Chinese ships posed no threats. We confirmed the presence of Chinese vessels in the vicinity of Ayungin Shoal during our execution of mission, Padilla said. AFP was able to deliver supplies and rotate our personnel without interference. We remain vigilant and prepared to respond to any challenges in protecting our personnel and operations. The success of the latest RORE mission, Padilla noted, enabled the AFP troops to maintain Philippine presence in the shoal. The AFP gave an update on the Sierra Mare 13 days after the Philippine Coast Guard pulled out its largest vessel from another shoal, Escudo Sabina, after being stationed there for 5 months. The PCG's Teresa Pangua was forced to return to port due to dwindling provisions and outing crew members, and amid continuous swarming and harassment by Chinese vessels. Demotion, worker abuse, or any act by an employer that creates unbearable working conditions and eventually forces an employee to resign constitutes constructive illegal dismissal, according to the Supreme Court. In a decision dated April 3 and made public through a statement on Friday, the Supreme Court reversed a 2020 decision by the Court of Appeals and ruled in favor of Jonathan de Chua Bartolome, a former employee of Toyota Quezon Avenue Incorporated. In 2016, Bartolome filed a complaint for constructive illegal dismissal against the company and 4 of its officials. The National Labor Relations Commission ruled in his favor, but the appellate court later sided with the company. Bartolome was hired as a marketing professional trainee in 2009 and was regularized the next year. In October 2015, he was given a notice by the company's Human Resources Department for habitual absences, and a second notice the following month for the same offense. A third offense earned him a 7-day suspension. In January 2016, which would turn out to be his last year in the company, Bartolome brought a lawyer sibling who acted as his counsel in a meeting with management. This provoked the branch president into making unsavory remarks against Bartolome, including comments about his parents and whether he was a spoiled child, the Supreme Court said. From that time on until his resignation took effect on April 30, Bartolome would find his sales account taken away from him without any explanation until he was transferred to another unit. He was also given a lower evaluation, was forced to accept changes in his performance bonus, and was issued a memo for failing to meet his sales quota. After giving his resignation letter, he was treated like a stranger criminal and was subjected to undue harassment while he tried to process his clearance, the High Court said. His last compensation also did not include his 13-month pay nor his earned commissions, the court said. In its decision reversing the CA ruling, the High Court said actions demonstrating extreme dislike and hostile behavior, such as demotion, altering insulting words, and apathic behavior toward an employee, constitute constructive illegal dismissal when such actions cause the employment conditions to be unbearable that there is no other choice but to resign. The court found that the actions of TQAI's senior officials toward Bartolome demonstrated extreme dislike and hostile behavior. These actions collectively indicated that they were pushing Bartolome out, leaving him with no choice but to resign from his employment, the Supreme Court said in Friday's statement. It added that Bartolome would not have intended to resign from the company without TQAI's officials' hostile actions. The inquiry sought the company's comment but had yet to respond as of this Friday. Dismissed Bamba Mayor Alex Guo has always exhibited a calm and happy demeanor, which is often gleaned on social media. But at the House of Representatives Court Committee, Guo appeared to lose her cool and showed a different side when Davao Oriental 2nd District Representative Chino Almario presented a video documentary from foreign news outlet Al Jazeera about Chinese spy Shi Zhang. In the video, Shi Zhang claimed that he funded funds to Guo Guoping, believed to be Guo's true Chinese identity for her election campaign in the Philippines. The same documentary showed Guo's alleged hometown in Fujian, China, which sat close to a Chinese Communist Party office. Almario then highlighted that this was already a different investigation involving Guo. Guo was seen sneering while Almario was talking, shaking her head several times. Her replies too were different from her usual claims of not remembering details and refusing to answer questions to avoid self-incrimination. This is what Guo said. Your Honor, the Shi Zhang you mentioned is not the person you showed me in the picture earlier. I don't know him, and I hope, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, to update those details because I want to file a lawsuit. I don't know them, Guo said. Your Honor, this is wait. We cannot file a lawsuit because he's in jail in Thailand, and the reason why he's speaking the truth now is because he was, as he was saying in the video, is that he is also being illegally detained. He wants to speak the truth to all to the world, Almario replied. What does he have to lose? Your Honor, this is unfair to me. I don't know him, and I have never requested campaign funds entirely. I never sought campaign funding during my campaign period, and regarding the video shown by Congressman Chino earlier, I don't know him either. I also want to convey to all my fellow citizens and the entire Philippines that I love this country, Guo added. PPA Party List Representative Margarita Nogales remained well noticed that Guo had been emotional and aggregated after discussing Shi Zhang's claims that as the former mayor's response departed from her usual sweet tone. Because you're saying you don't know him but plan to file a lawsuit, what benefit would Shi Zhang gain from naming you? Nogales asked. Your Honor, I think it's better for you to ask him as he is the one who released the video and knows what benefits he might gain from it. I can assure you I am definitely not a spy, Guo said. Just relax, why are you angry? Nogales asked again. According to Nogales, Guo did not have to be riled up in these discussions. I'm angry because this is what happened last time. They said I was a spy. I love the Philippines. I am a Filipino. I'm not a spy, Guo said. Relax ka lang. You don't have to be so riled up if you know the truth, right? Nogales countered. Guo faced the court committee for the second time as the four panels continued to probe into the illegal activities inside Philippine offshore gaming operators. And that's the first gap of koolNews on Hello Pilipinas. We will be back with international headlines on koolNews on Hello Pilipinas later. So yeah, we're gonna continue with our news headlines, starting with the international headlines and weather forecast at 8:40ish right here on Hello Pilipinas. It is now 8:10 in the morning, and we will get back into the what's happening with Cool Studios along with the lifestyle happenings and entertainment happenings. So stick around. We will be right back. 8:19, people. 8:19, and if you have just joined us to start your weekend mornings, a fellow good morning to you all, and welcome to Hello Pilipinas. My name is Cairo, and we will be here to serve you the latest lifestyle and entertainment happenings, as we will be here until 9 o'clock. And yes, so as we have showcased in our first gap of Hello Pilipinas, we showed you the we showed you the what I said. We showed you the construction of Cool Studios. Yes, we showed you the construction of Cool Studios. So yeah, I wonder how is that going right now. Give me one moment. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. So now let's take a look at what's happening in Cool Studios. Alright, we have some updates here. Let's take a look here. Alright, so I'm gonna show you the construction again. Okay, so as you can see, this is what they have been working on lately. Let's do the full screen here. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, this is a work in progress of what Therapy has been working on. Sorry. Our job is here. So, this is what they have been working on so far. No idea what studio is this for now, but we will get back into that later. Alright, so that's all I can. This is the updates here. So I'm gonna leave it here while we will give you some lifestyle updates now. So yeah, okay. All right. So give me one moment. I will get my. Let's see if we have any lifestyle. Any more lifestyle news here. All right. Give me one moment. Okay, so let's get into the next one, and that is the ways where athletes can massively improve. So, yeah. Okay, while you see the koolNews construction, let's take a look at the ways where athletes can improve. So, this is coming from Inquire Lifestyle. All the little ways endurance athletes can massively improve. In the world of endurance sports, the favorite term with regard to the daily grind is training. Training, as opposed to exercise, denotes a process or path geared towards a particular goal. This process of getting stronger is often misunderstood though. For some, getting stronger through training is the same as getting stronger in the gym. Our muscles are able to generate more force, lift heavier loads, and hence get larger. However, this doesn't appropriately describe how training from an endurance perspective helps you become a better athlete. We're here to share a few ways how you improve when you put in a mouse. The term might sound intimidating, but it's actually quite simple. When we do a particular workout, be it swim, bike, run, or any other form of repetitive movement, our body goes through hundreds, if not thousands, of contractions. These contractions have to be filled specifically through the breakdown of fat and or carbohydrates. This happens in the power plants of the cell, the mitochondria. Now, as we extend the duration of our workout, our mitochondria have to learn how to be more resilient from fatigue. As these parts of the cell get stressed, they adapt and learn how to go longer without tiring. On the other hand, when we increase the intensity, our mitochondria have to work harder to meet the energy demands of the cells. This form of stress also improves mitochondrial output either by making them more efficient and or increasing the number and intensity of mitochondria in our muscles. As a result, our muscles can perform at a higher and longer and longer work rate without tiring us quickly. A byproduct of our muscle constructions is heat. As we push harder and go longer, our cells release a lot of heat. As a result, our core temperature rises and our body responds by sending orders to our body to cool itself. Our skin starts to dilate its capillarities to vent out heat, and our sweat glands release heat sweat to bring down our body temperature. For our body to work properly, our core temperature has to operate below a particle threshold, usually between 38.5 to 39 degrees Celsius. It can only do this if we sweat consistently. The danger happens when we don't replenish the sweat we lose. Our body gets dehydrated, and our core temperature can't be managed properly. When we first start training, especially in the heat, most food find even lower intensities unbearable. This is because our body doesn't know how to manage heat well yet. We quickly overheat. As we gradually introduce heat stress, our body starts to learn how to manage such conditions better. For one, our body becomes more proactive in releasing heat. Second, our cells become more efficient during strenuous efforts and thus lowers the buildup of heat. Lastly, our blood plasma increases, thereby improving our body's ability to manage heat. A common thing that people start is how angry they get when they when they first start swimming. This is true whether you have no sports background or if you are a strong runner, cyclist who just started to learn how to swim. The reason for this has been widely debated, but their years of experience in the lab pointed to something interesting: carbohydrate utilization. Now, when you start performing a particular sport or routine over and over again, you start to become more efficient at it. The the hunger banks start to fade. The reason, our cells start to learn how to feel itself better. When we first start a particular sport or movement, our body is very efficient in supplying energy. Our cells grab the latest and most convenient form of fuel available, glycogen, carbohydrates. Over time, glycogen and our cells need to be replaced. Our liver performs gluconeogenesis and release carbohydrates into our bloodstream so that it can be sold up by the cells. As we extended our duration, our liver starts to run out of carbohydrates to release and our blood sugar drops significantly. This in turn sends a signal to our brain to get some food in, hunger. Now, as you would notice, when you start performing a particular sport or routine over and over again, you start to become more efficient at it. The hunger pangs start to fade. The reason, our cells start to learn how to feel itself better. It starts to tap into fat stores rather than carbohydrate stores. Fat is more abundant in the body and this all loads from the very limited carbohydrate stores. As a result, our liver glycogen stays within manageable levels and hunger pangs are capped at bay. A common theme that surrounds the aforementioned ways how our body gets stronger is stress. Through repeated stress, our body is forced to adapt to meet our body's needs. This is why the struggle is part of the process. We can't expect to get stronger if we are always well within our comfort zones. However, but in the same breath, we should know how to advance stress and recovery. Being too aggressive by pushing too hard, too long, or too often will have bad consequences as well. Being smart and methodological is key. Those are the ways where advanced athletes can improve for them. And that's from Inquired Lifestyle. Okay, now let's take a look at the status of the Cool Studios before we move on to entertainment happenings here. So you can see Terry is already working on stuff here. And I think the layout is the building layout will be very similar to the RFGB Studios as they speak. But yeah. We have yet to put the oops. But yeah, we have yet to put the let's resize this one here. There we go. Okay. So guys, you can see we are still working on the stuff here. Wait, no, that's not gonna do much anyway. Yeah, we have yet to work on this video floor here, but this is the more important ones here. I believe this is Terabee Studios, right? Terabee, if you can confirm, I believe this is Studios, right? All right, so I think this is likely going to be Terabee's setup. As you can see, is really working on something. But yeah, this is looking good here. There we go. Oh yeah, wait. Speaking of which, we're gonna put under construction here. But yeah, this will stay safe. I'm gonna put the under construction there. There's just wait no. Except this side, yeah. Okay. Right, look at that. We're gonna have to block the access. I'm gonna have to cover that, sorry. But yeah. This side is still under construction. I'm gonna cover that one here. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I almost forgot. Wait, I almost forgot something here. Okay, so now it looks good here. Alright. Okay, with that, guys, it is now 8:40 in the morning, and we will get back into we will get back into cool news with international headlines and cool and further forecast in just a bit when we return here on Hello Pilipinas. Stick around, people. We will be right back.
Live from Cool Studios, this is Cool News Early Edition.
Alright, welcome back to Cool News on Hello Pilipinas. Let's get into the international headlines now. The United States unveiled charges Friday against 3 individuals as it accused Iran of election interference, saying malicious actors had hacked the campaign of former President Donald Trump. The 3 defendants were said to have conspired with others to carry out a years-long, wide-ranging hacking operation on behalf of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, said U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland. The operation at times targeted individuals associated with U.S. political campaigns. The defendants' own words make clear that they were attempting to undermine former President Trump's campaign in advance of the 2024 U.S. presidential election, Garland said. The hyper actors have prepared for and engaged in a wide-ranging hacking campaign that used spear phishing and social engineering techniques to compromise accounts of U.S. government officials and individuals associated with political campaigns, according to court documents. The message of the U.S. government is clear. The American people, not a foreign power, decide the outcome of our country's elections, Garland added. He noted that there are few actors in this world that pose as a grave threat to the national security of the United States, as does Iran. According to the indictment, the malicious hyperactors started work as early as in 2020 and around May 2024 began targeting and gaining unauthorized access to the personal accounts of the people associated with the U.S. presidential campaign. They then sought to leak stolen material to members of the media and those believed to be associated with a second presidential campaign. While the indictment does not name the second campaign, Garland said Friday that there was no information associated with recipients from President Joe Biden's campaign responded. This was before Biden traveled out the White House race, with the United States going to polls on November 5. Hurricane Helene killed at least 17 people and caused massive flooding across the southeast United States on Friday, knocking out power for millions of customers. Roads, homes, and businesses were inundated after Helene made landfall near the Florida state capital, Tallahassee, overnight and surged north, though it weakened to a tropical storm. The National Hurricane Center reported historic and catastrophic flooding and warned of flash floods in Georgia's largest city, Atlanta, as well as South Carolina and North Carolina. Up to 12 inches, 30 centimeters of rain was forecast in the Appalachian Mountains, with isolated spots even receiving 20 inches. In Perry, near where Helene slammed into the coast as a powerful Category 4 hurricane, houses lost power and the gas station was flattened. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp reported 11 fatalities in the state, including an emergency responder, and he warned that the city of Valdosta had identified 415 heavily damaged structures with multiple people trapped inside. Authorities in Pinellas County in Florida confirmed 5 storm-related deaths, and 1 person also died in Charlotte, North Carolina, when a tree fell on a home, the fire department said. And Israel conducted a wave of airstrikes on the south of Lebanon's capital Beirut on Friday that it said targeted Hezbollah's headquarters, moments after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to keep fighting the militant group. The strikes heard across the Mediterranean city sent huge clouds of smoke soaring above its densely populated southern suburbs, the main bastion of Iran-backed Hezbollah. And now it's time for the cool weather. I do not know who it is, but yeah. Here is the cool weather forecast regarding the tropical depression, Julian, as a 5 a.m. update.
Magandang umaga mula sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Ito nating update sa binabantayan nating bagyo sa loob ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility. Kanina alas 4 ng umaga huling namataan yung sentro ni Bagyong Julian sa layong 400 kilometers silangan ng Apari, Cagayan. Isa pa rin itong tropical depression na may taglay na lakas ng hangin na malapit sa gitna na umaabot sa 55 kilometers per hour at pagbugso na umaabot sa 70 kilometers per hour. Kasalukuyan itong gumagalaw southward sa bilis na 10 kilometers per hour. At dahil sa rain bands ng nasabing bagyo, makakaranas tayo ngayong araw ng malalakas na hangin at mga ulan sa area ng Cagayan at Babuyan Island. So rains with gusty winds sa ating inaasahan sa nabanggit na lugar. Sa nalalabing bahagi naman or sa ilang areas ng Northern Luzon, sa bahagi ng Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, sa bahagi ng Batanes, ilang areas ng Cordillera, sa mga lalawigan yan ng Abra, Apayao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao. Makakaranas rin tayo ng mga kaulapan at mataas na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan. For Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon ay makakaranas naman tayo ng maaliwalas pa rin na panahon. Posible pa yung mga tsansa na biglaan at panadali ang buhos ng ulan na dulot ng thunderstorms, especially sa hapon hanggang sa gabi. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Lawag ngayong araw posibleng umabot ng 32 degrees Celsius. 32 degrees naman dito sa bahagi ng Tuguegarao at 25 degrees Celsius sa area ng Baguio City. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Metro Manila ngayong araw posibleng umabot ng 33 degrees Celsius. 32 degrees naman sa bahagi ng Tagaytay at 32 degrees Celsius sa area ng Legazpi. Sa areas naman ng Palawan, Visayas at Mindanao, malayo yung bagyo sa areas na ito. So makakaranas pa rin tayo ngayong araw ng mainit at malinsangang panahon. At yung mga pag-ulan na lamang ng thunderstorms ang ating asahan pagsapit ng late afternoon to evening. Maximum temperature forecast para sa areas ng Calayan Islands at Puerto Princesa ngayong araw posibleng umabot ng 32 degrees Celsius. At 32 degrees rin dito sa areas ng Iloilo, Cebu at Tacloban. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Cagayan de Oro ngayong araw posibleng umabot ng 32 degrees Celsius. 33 degrees naman sa bahagi ng Davao at 34 degrees Celsius sa area ng Zamboanga. At ngayong umaga, nakataas pa rin itong tropical cyclone wind signal number 1 sa bahagi ng Cagayan, kabilang ng Babuyan Islands at sa northeastern portion ng Isabela. Sa mga bayan niya ng San Pablo, Divilacan, Maconacon, Palanan, Cabagan, Santa Maria, Tumawini, Ilagan City, San Mariano, Santo Tomas, Delfin, Abano. May signal number 1 rin nakataas sa silangang bahagi ng Apayao sa mga bayan niya ng Luna, Pudtol, Santa Marcela at Flora. Pero sa mga areas na ito na kung saan may nakataas na wind signal, maging handa tayo sa mga banta ng malalakas na hangin na dala ng Bagyong Julian. At throughout the passage ni Bagyong Julian sa mga susunod na araw, ang pinakamataas na wind signal na posible nating i-issue para sa bagyong ito ay wind signal number 4. At inaasahan pa rin natin ang mga pabugso-bugsong hangin sa ilang bahagi ng ating lugar, especially sa mga malalapit sa coastal at sa mga upland areas o yung mga bulubundukin. So ngayong araw makakaranas tayo ng mga pagbugso ng hangin sa mga lalawigan ng Aurora, Quezon, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur at Catanduanes. Bukas, magpapatuloy pa rin yung mga malalakas na hangin sa bahagi ng Aurora. Malaking bahagi na ng Calabarzon makakaranas ng mga malalakas na hangin, pati na rin dito sa Oriental Mindoro, Romblon, Marinduque, buong Kabikulan, Aklan at sa northern portion ng Antique. Pagsapit ng Monday next week, makakaranas na rin tayo ng mga pagbukso ng hangin na dala ng bagyo sa areas ng Pangasinan, Zambales, Bataan, Aurora, dito sa Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Oriental Mindoro, Romblon, Marinduque at Bicol Region. In terms naman of rainfall o yung malalakas sa pag-ulan na dala ng bagyo, ngayon pa lamang makakaranas tayo ng heavy to intense sa mga pag-ulan. Ito yung mga malalakas hanggang sa mga napakalakas sa pag-ulan sa bahagi ng Babuyan Island, samantala moderate to heavy rains ang ating inaasahan sa Batanes at mainland Cagayan. Lalakas pa yung mga pag-ulan na dala ng Bagyong Julian sa malaking bahagi ng Cagayan, including Babuyan Islands. Bukas yan, araw ng Linggo. At mas marami na rin yung mga areas na makakaranas ng moderate to heavy rains. Asahan natin ito sa mga lalawigan ng Isabela, Batanes, Apayao, Abra, Ilocos Norte at Ilocos Sur. Pagsapit ng Monday next week, September 30, ay posible itong greater than 200 millimeters na rainfall within a span or within a period of 24 hours. Ito yung intense torrential rainfall sa bahagi ng Babuyan Islands, dalayan ng bagyo. Heavy to intense rainfall sa areas ng Batanes, Minang Cagayan, Apayao, Abra at Ilocos Norte. Magpapatuloy yung katamtaman na sa malalakas sa pag-ulan, 50 to 100 millimeters of rainfall sa areas ng Isabela at sa nalalabing bahagi ng Ilocos Region at Cordillera. Kaya sa mga nabanggit na lugar, patuloy tayong maging handa at alerto sa mga banta ng pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa dahil inaasahan natin itong mga significant na pag-ulan sa mga susunod na araw. At sa kalagayan ng ating karagatan, sa kasalukuyan wala pang nakataas na gale warning sa anumang baybay na ating kapuluan. Ngunit inaasahan nga natin itong moderate to rough na sea conditions sa malaking bahagi ng Northern Luzon. Partikular dito sa seaboards ng Cagayan Valley. So sa seaboards ng Batanes, Babuyan Islands, malaking bahagi ng mainland Cagayan, at sa seaboard ng Isabela. Inaasahan natin ang moderate to rough sea conditions sa mga lugar na ito, kaya iba yung pag-iingat sa ating mga kababayang mangingisda at may mga maliliit na sasakyang pandagat. At sa mga susunod na araw, inaasahan nga natin na dahil sa paglapit ni Bagyong Julian, tumataas ang chance na posible tayong mag-issue ng gale warning sa mga areas na ito. At ito ngayong latest track and intensity forecast ni Bagyong Julian. So within the next 12 hours, magpapatuloy ang generally southwestward na paggalaw ng bagyo patungo dito sa silangang bahagi ng extreme northern Luzon. And starting this afternoon hanggang tomorrow, ito na yung tinatawag nating recurvature period. So bahagyang babagal yung paghina ng bagyo, magdadecelerate ito. And then unti-unti na itong gagalaw pakanluran or westward papalapit dito sa extreme northern Luzon area. And unti-unti na itong magiging generally northeastward. So ito na yung recurvature period na tinatawag natin or generally northwestward na yung paggalaw nito in the coming hours. So ito yung recurvature period na ating tinatawag. So magpapatuloy generally northwestward na paggalaw niya hanggang Lunes na kung saan inaasahan natin ang possible landfall scenario sa bahagi ng Monday, sa bahagi ng Batanes by Monday bilang isang typhoon sa Monday afternoon yan or evening. So after possible landfall sa Batanes, magpapatuloy yung pahilagang paggalaw nito and then northeastward towards the northern boundary ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility dito sa silangang bahagi ng Taiwan. At posible nga itong makalabas ng ating PAR Wednesday evening to Thursday early morning. Inaasahan natin ang patuloy na paglakas or pag-intensify ni Bagyong Julian at posible nitong makamit ang tropical storm category within the day. And magpapatuloy ang paglakas pa nito, possible itong maging typhoon category by Monday bago maglandfall nga sa bahagi ng Batanes. Inaasahan nga natin ang mataas na chance ng rapid intensification within the forecast period. Dahil dito, hindi natin tinatanggal yung posibilidad na maging isang ganap itong super typhoon category within the next 3 to 5 days. At para sa karagdagang impormasyon tungkol sa ulat panahon, lalo-lalo na sa mga heavy rainfall warnings or rainfall advisories na posibleng i-issue ng ating Pag-asa Regional Centers sa ating mga lokalidad, ay follow kami sa aming social media accounts at DUST_Pag-asa. Mag-subscribe rin kayo sa aming YouTube channel sa DUST Pag-asa Weather Report at palaging bisitahin ang aming official website sa pag-asa.dust.gov.ph. At yan lamang po ang latest mula dito sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Ako po si Dan William Laguulat.
Thank you very much, Daniel James E. Villamil. And that is it for the koolNews on Hello Pilipinas. We will be back with more headlines later with koolNews at noon for another round of latest news headlines. Okay, now let's get back into Hello Pilipinas to wrap up the show. And now it's time for the quote of the day. The young man knows the rules, but the old man knows the exceptions. From Oliver Denwell Holmes Sr. And ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the Hello Pilipinas for the day. Thank you very much for joining our show to start your weekend mornings with us. We will be back again tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, where we will bring you the latest and entertainment happenings right here, hopefully along with the anime happenings, because I didn't get to cover that one. But yeah, coming up next on TVH Network is Konosuba, and on koolFM it's Diana Adjusted in the Moment Replace. Until then, I'm Cairo, good morning, and Hello Pilipinas. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!